Days ago, looks like the UCI is potentially given Alberto Contador a release from Team Astana. Do you have any comments regarding that potentially for next year?
Yeah, well, obviously it's very big news. Alberto Contador would be a pleasure to have him in any team. I know Kees de Paan has expressed their interest, as along with a lot of other teams. Hopefully for us that Alberto decides to come here if he doesn't decide to stay in Astana, which is always a possibility. I know that at the moment he's looking into the legalities and looking into what's best for him, what's best for his current teammates, and then I'm sure he's going to make a decision over the next few days. I think we all have to just wait, be calm, and respect whatever decision he makes. I know this team, Kees de Paan, has a history of Grand Tour races. We've won the Tour de France many times as the Benesto team. And I'm sure he'll be more than welcomed in this team. As I say, there's a lot of teams out there expressing their interest, and I think he's got to sum it up over the next few days.
Great. You've also signed recently a number of other riders. Could you give us some updates and comments on those and how next year is looking for you?
Yeah, next year's coming along really well at the moment. There's a couple of riders leaving the team. Purito Rodriguez is one of them, who's racing his last race with Kees de Paan here today in Japan. Next year we have Bruce Seguin coming to us back to us from the Italian team. Christophe Moreau, Soler, Juanjo Cobo is coming to us, and so yeah, it's a new and exciting year coming up for us for next year, and I'm really looking forward to it.
Great. I mean, obviously it's coming all the way from Europe. There's a little bit of a jet lag. How does this affect the riders with regards to today's performance on the course?
The riders, over the first few days, they took a little bit of getting used to the time. Obviously, the JL did a great job of getting us out here, and but they were sort of a little bit up in the air the first few days. Yesterday we had a good hard hit out on the circuit, which was fantastic. I know this morning they're all feeling well. They're very keen to do their best here in Japan and to try to finish the season off on a high note.
It's kind of a case of the usual suspects, but could you give us an idea of which riders you'll be watching the most today?
Yeah, I think that's the usual things, along with Basso, Visconti and company, the Saxo Bank guys, they're all really keen to do well. I think we're all sort of pretty keen to try to break the Italian domination of this race, and we've got a couple of strong guys, Danny Moreno, Purito Rodriguez, and along with Pablo Lastras, we're there to really support them and see what happens. Hopefully the weather holds out. It's going to be a real shame if it rains for the public, along with the riders, and so we're all looking forward to a great race.
This is the last race of the season for you guys?
Yep, that's it.
Any time to enjoy Japan afterwards, or is it a quick flight back to Spain?
Unfortunately, it's a quick flight back to Spain. We would have really liked to see more of Japan, especially we'd like to go to Tokyo to visit a great city, a very famous city. But unfortunately, it's an early flight back. On the upside, it gets me back to my wife and kids, and hopefully a couple of months of family time.
Any message for Japanese fans from the team? So here we go.
Just one thing, arigato.
ありがとうございました。